Hi, today I am filming Mila's 3-month update. She turned 3 months old yesterday, didn't you? I'll let you see her. Gonna say hello. You know where the camera is. You know where the camera is. She's just had her bath, so I've got her ready for bed. So yeah, she's getting a bath every night now. To start with, they say you only really need to bath them like 2-3 times a week, but she loves the water, so we quite quickly started doing it like every second night, and now she gets a bath every night. So what are you looking for? Are you looking for a Sophie? Here's Sophie. We got her a Sophie because we think she's starting to teeth a bit. She's very dribbly, and she's been a bit gurney or like whingy this past, I would say, 2 weeks. What's that? Is that Sophie? You tell everyone. How have you been? What have you been doing? What have you been doing? Yeah, this past 2 weeks she's been a little bit whingy. She had a bit of trapped wind for a while, so I have given her some of this like Infocol. There we go. Before I feed her, I sometimes give her this because she does get a bit of trapped wind as well. And you can tell because if she's got trapped wind and she's crying, and she'll be pulling her legs like up to her belly, and she just won't be happy with herself. And you know, you can kind of work out quite easily what it is. And then with her teeth, it seems to be quite painful for her. What's this? Isn't it? Is it sore in your mouth? She sucks her fingers, and she kind of started that, I would say, about 6. What's that? Is that you in the mirror? Mila? She started sucking her fingers, I would say, about 4 to 6 weeks ago. But now she does it all the time. If you follow me on Instagram, the link's down below, on Insta stories. What are you saying? On Insta stories, I often post up like videos, and you can see that like she's sucking her fingers like all the time. You're dribbling as well, aren't you? You're spitting bubbles out. But I done that as well as a child. What's wrong? What's wrong? I sucked my fingers as well as a kid though. I didn't actually stop until I was about 8, so what are you saying? What are you saying? So I think she's going to be the same. What's that? What do you see? What's that? Is that right? Who's that in the mirror? Burping? Good girl. If I put my finger in her mouth as well, she'll like chomp down, and you feel like her gums are really, really hard. And this morning she had her fingers in her mouth, sucking away. Who's that? She sees herself in the mirror. She had her fingers in her mouth, and she just started screaming, and you could just tell that it is like her teeth. I was at the dentist this week, and I'll pop in a picture actually, because the dentist took a look at her mouth, and she said her gums are really hard. She's not cutting yet, she's not cutting a tooth, but her gums are really hard, and her bottom gums are actually a bit swollen as well. So she was like, it's not going to be long. What are you saying? What are you saying? Is that right? Is that right? You telling stories? So yes, she is teething as well. So so I've got Anbesol for her teeth. I don't know if it's something in Scotland or the UK, but at the chemists you can get this minor ailments thing, and basically if there's anything wrong with your child, I don't know how old this runs up to, but basically if there's anything wrong with your child, you can go to the chemist and they'll give you something for free, you know, if you don't need like a prescription for it. So I went to the chemist, and I actually got the Infocol and the Anbesol for her. So yeah, the Anbesol, we've only just started using it. she's still really sore. I think she's always going to be sore, but basically it's just like a liquid. You dab it on your finger and you just rub it into their gums, and it does seem to take the edge off actually. So we're just going to keep using this. I think it's going to be sore, like your teeth coming through, regardless of kind of what you put on it. It's always going to be sore, but it seems to be taking the edge off, so that's good. I am still exclusively breastfeeding. Well, I say exclusively, but I do give her the bottles of express milk as well. She takes a bottle pretty well. Yeah, we're doing a bit of both, breast and bottle, but with my express milk. The only thing with expressing is it does take a while to kind of build up your supply, because I don't want to express milk all the time. I often do maybe 20 minutes a day. That's what I do most. I probably do that about 5 days of the week. I'll express 20 minutes a day and that's it, because I don't want to overstimulate my milk supply. And in 20 minutes I would probably get between 3 and 4 ounces, so it's not really a lot, so it does take a while to build up. We've got a wedding next weekend. It's just a wedding dance, so I'll only be there in the evening. But yeah, it's taken a while to build up, so to get my milk for that wedding, because I don't really know. It's hard to guess how much she's going to need. And the thing with Mila right now is she was kind of, I think in my last update, I can't remember, I think I did say that she was starting to sleep a lot longer. Well, she isn't anymore. She's up probably every 2 to 3 hours through the night still, so I just think she's a hungry baby. And I have been watching, like, she's not like naps a day. She probably gets like, maybe, depends, if we're out and about in the car, she always falls asleep in the car, like she falls asleep like that in the car. So she will have like another nap if we are like out and about, which we are quite often, but she maybe has like a couple of naps a day, but they're not long naps. Like the most she would ever sleep is like, I would say like half hour, 45 minutes. So, you know, she isn't like having big long naps through the day. But I just think she just needs fed more regularly, and there's a lot going on with her right now. I think, you know, she's got her teething problems. She had a bit of trapped wind as well, and she's growing, I think, as well. She's actually, we had the health visitor out yesterday and she is 1 stone, so I think that's a bit of a milestone actually. She weighs a stone exactly right now, so she has been doing a lot of growing. So I just think she needs more food, to be honest. She's only 3 months old, so you know, it's not big feeds like through the night. She'll probably feed for about 10 minutes and then go straight back to sleep. She isn't, you know, up crying or anything like that. I just take her into the bed with me, feed her and put her back into her cot, which is right beside my bed. Yeah, she's in her cot. She was in this Pure Flow nest. I'll find a link to it and put it down below, which was in her cot. Just because, you know, with a newborn baby, you know, a cot is quite big and you want them to be quite snuggly and feel quite secure, really. And the Moses basket was kept down the stairs, but she doesn't fit in any of them anymore, so she is just in her cot now. We are moving house. Hopefully it's a new build, so we're hoping it's ready by sort of mid-October time. And once we've moved in there, I'm going to move her just straight into her new room, because I think it's going to be a change anyway, because it's a new house. So I just think I'll just put her in her own room. So she'll be about 5 months then, which people say do it about 6 months, but I don't know. I think that's probably because you start weaning at 6 months, so by that time they should really be sleeping mostly through the night. Every baby's different. I don't know if she will be sleeping through the night or not, but yeah, just because through the night, up until that point, you could be getting up quite regularly, really. So I think having your baby in your bed until you start weaning maybe is a bit easier, because, you know, if you're breast or bottle feeding, you can just take your baby in your bed and just put him or her like right back down, so in the middle of the night. But I don't know, I'm not really that fussed. I'll easy get up and feed her. It's just quick feeds. So yeah, I think we'll be putting her straight into her new room once we move into the new house. She's a very healthy girl, you know. She's she weighs a stone already. She's quite, you know, developed, I would say. So yeah, I'm not too fussed about putting her in her own room at 5 months. I think she'll be fine. I can see like she's getting older, like she's kind of coming out of that newborn phase. She's more like a baby now. She's grabbing things like her covers and things. She'll be grabbing like her sofa she can hold, and like her hand-eye coordination is pretty on point, I think. And we got her this sofa to help with teething, and she has kind of sort of like sucked on an ear or two, but yeah, she hasn't quite got there. She's not 100%, but she is starting to do things like that. Also, she can roll with a little bit of help. If I put my finger out, because she's grabbing things, she can grab my finger, and if I just kind of like pull her onto her side, then she will kind of roll over. So she can't do it by herself at all. You know, she does need a bit of help, but she's getting there. She's really responsive as well. When you speak to her, you know, it looks like she's taking it in, and you can kind of like make her laugh, and she does, well, she doesn't laugh, but it's kind of like this funny, it's like a sort of babble, and she'll have a big smile on her face. So she is really quite responsive. When Greg came home from offshore, it was really cute, because as soon as he came in the car, she's just had this massive smile on her face. So I don't know if she'd like recognise Greg or not, but you know, she is really responsive, so it's really cute to see. She is in 3 to 6 months clothes, which she has been in for a good 2-3 weeks now. She is a bigger girl, so yeah, she is needing a little bit of extra room. We have started swimming lessons, and she loves it. Now when I take her into the pool, because she's been quite a few times swimming, like I take her once or twice a week, as soon as you put her in the pool now, she'll start kicking her legs, so she's kind of worked out what she has to do, so it's really cute. We've also started going to some of the sort of like baby toddler groups in the area. There's loads of them. We're really lucky here because we have lots of different groups we can go to. So where it's something every day, like Monday to Friday, where it's something, now that the summer holidays are finished, they've all started up again, so that's really good because I'm meeting more mums. So yeah, so it's lovely getting to see, you know, meeting some of the babies that Mila will eventually be going to school with, so it's really nice. I think I said in my last update, I'm pretty much fully recovered, and my scar is pretty much clear, like it's colourless. It's just at the edge of this side of my scar is a little bit red, but that's the only, like the rest of it is colourless. So, you know, that's almost faded completely. I'm back working out just as normal again. I've been to quite a few classes at the gym, and I've been doing workouts at home. So I'm feeling pretty good now. So I think that's pretty much everything new that I can really talk about. I am going to do these monthly, probably until she's about a year old, I would say. Because I think after that, you know, the changes aren't that dramatic, so I'll maybe do like an 18-month update. I'll see nearer the time. But yes, thank you very much for watching. Please give it a like if you have enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel and you'll get a notification of when I upload my next video. I'm getting into the swing of it a bit more. I'm trying to do at least 3 a week. That's kind of what I would like to do. I'm doing kind of a mixture of baby, lifestyle-y. I've got like the Foodie Fridays up as well. I want to do a bit of travel. Greg and I, we love travelling. Like every year we tend to go on about like 2-3 holidays a year, except this year because 1, we've had a baby, and 2, we're building a house, so you really can't do everything at the same time. It is really busy. I would love to go on holiday right now, but we're getting very close to moving into the house. I think once we're in the house and we're settled, we'll probably book a holiday for like the start of next year, and then I can do more like sort of travel-y style vlogs, so that'll be good. As I said, thanks for watching, and I will see you again next time.